Hi guys, I'm Kingmonkfish and welcome back for another Titanfall Beta gameplay. So in this game, we've got a game of Attrition, which is basically Team Deathmatch. They just renamed it. Coming to the game slightly into it, not very far. So as you can see, we're down by about 10 points. Get right in there with the anti-Titan weapon, but unfortunately get taken down by this guy from the window. It's quite a good shot from him. That was quite a way away, to be fair. I did not expect that at all. I can see like cloaking. They get that's good. Get a melee kill on a player as well. That is pretty satisfying. But yeah, you can see that. The grunts and the AI sort of bots. I mean, they're very unlikely to actually kill you in the game. They're pretty weak, but prime example there, they act as almost a, just a distraction, because I was too busy taking them out, and then that guy thought, oh no, I'll get lucky and pop this guy from the window. Fair play to him, but it's slightly annoying when you're taking out the little bots and you've got players taking you out instead. But yeah, let's see what goes on here. So I'm trying to remember exactly how many. Oh, yeah, that's another cool thing. So you got the basically you kick them to death. And the Titan's ready. That's good. The thing is, what you can do, you can unlock actual scopes and attachments and things for your weapons by killing grunts. So it is a good idea to take them out. It's not worth just leaving them completely. You can see, there you go. That's the. I don't know why I was trying to shoot him with my gun there, but rodeo him. Awesome idea. And just straight in there. Yeah, that's the way. One thing I have done a couple of times, which I'm not proud of, is taking out a Titan weapon and then jumping on the back and trying to take out a Titan by shooting it, like rodeoing it and shooting it with a Titan weapon, which is a terrible idea. Never do that, because basically you end up just launching a missile directly at your feet and killing yourself. Now that was also, I managed to get on top of one Titan. As it exploded, came off and landed straight on top of another one. So unfortunately, the guy somehow managed to shoot me in mid-air. So as he came out, actually, yeah, it looked much more impressive from my point of view than it did his, but still cool. So what's going on here? So we actually managed to pull out a little bit of a lead on them, not by much. So there you go. So yeah, so I'm actually radioing an allied Titan there, so you can ride them around. Not entirely sure what the reason you would do that is. I guess you can move around the map a little bit quicker. If someone's got one, you can jump on to get across the map. You can go level up, level 3. That's good. So I think it's level 4. You get to a little bit of parkour there, although actually a bit of a fail. Yeah. I think it's level 4. You actually manage to you can start customizing loadouts a bit. At least for your pilot, I think it was a level 5 or maybe 6. You can start doing it for your Titan. But you can see how the pilots, although they're tiny in comparison to Titans, they're not necessarily. It's not completely outmatched. Being a pilot, you can reasonably easily take down a Titan if that's what you're trying to do. Some you might just want to try and avoid them, let the Titans fight it out. But if you actually want to get involved and try and take it out, then it can be good. Here we go, some Titan. So now, yeah, I've got my Titan. I don't know what those guys do. Oh, it's a player. Okay, yeah. So another player. That's a double kill. Awesome. Launching rockets, those guys. It's probably a little over the top, but why not? That was absolutely ridiculous. I heard Titan incoming, and I literally stood there and let it land on my head. That was the stupidest thing I've done in this game so far. But in my defence, I wasn't too sure where it was going to be landing, so I thought if I just stand still. But obviously, it was warning me that it was about to land on me. So at least it warns you, I guess. So I did actually check the mini-map. I'm sure the mini-map probably tells you, and I just sort of stood there. There's that fire hydrant I thought was a bloke. So yeah, I don't tend to use the anti-Titan weapon enough. I tend to try and rodeo them. I find it more effective. I mean, the anti-Titan weapons are good. There you go. Oh, kicked a player to death. That's good. Yeah, there we go. Radioing this guy. I find the anti-Titan weapons they do a bit of damage, but I think if you had 3 or 4 of you all shooting at one time, then yeah, you're gonna take it out. But the amount of time it would take you just to launch individual rockets at a Titan and take it out by yourself is just going to take so long. It's easier to jump on the back and rodeo that guy, you know. It's because most of the guys I've noticed don't. I mean, the only way when I've had someone rodeoing on the back of my Titan, the only way I've worked it out is you've got to get out and shoot him off. That's the only way to get rid of him. But most people don't seem to bother with that, so not sure why. But yeah. So this anti-Titan is just a single shot rocket launcher, but it does lock on, which is good. See, I think here I put the Titan in auto mode, so I just tell it so it just follows me around basically, which is quite good. Because then it means, you know, that Titan might then focus on mine while I can shoot rockets. So I mean, it can kind of, you know, you're acting as a team, I suppose. Then the only problem is obviously the Titan isn't as effective when it's just about running around itself. It doesn't think the same way as a player does. It doesn't, you know, it's not as good basically. So right. This is something else to add. We've now won the match, so we got 250 points and we won. But you have the epilogue afterwards. So all that means is the losing team. There's a ship coming in. In fact, you can see it on the mini map. The orange, yeah, that sort of orange ship shape thing. There's a guy sniping. That was fair play to him. Basically, the losing team now have to try and get out. So they've got to get to their ship, get in the ship, and I think they get a huge bonus if all their players get out, but that's pretty unlikely. Oh, at this point, no one can respawn, by the way. So if you die, that's it, you're out of the game. So it's basically the game completely ends when either all of the surviving like losing team get out on the ship, or all of them have died. You know, so that's just something else to think about. Obviously, as a winning team, like you can see all these Titans here just now planting the ship, basically, because you can take the ship out itself, but it does take quite a lot of firepower. In fact, I've only seen it a couple of times. It's usually when you have 3 or 4 Titans all blasting it at the same time. But so we go. So pilot kills 6, Titan kills 1. It wasn't a particularly great match, but again, it was my first sort of death match, first game as a pilot. So just to see how it goes. Leave a like if you enjoyed that, please, and yeah, stay tuned for more Titanfall.